Miguel Anarati back here at the iBob Vaults, and we're going to go into a talk and shoot boxing video blog. We've got some boxing odds popping up for January 28th. A couple of world title shots, a couple of world title hopefuls already at the sport books, and we'll do a separate blog on the big MGM card that's going to be on Showtime. HBO sees Golden Boy Promotions at the Indio Casino in California. More fights on this card are going to pop up at the sport books. You can mark my words. There's a lot of fights on the card. They got some good names, some people that Golden Boy's probably interested in moving forward. Guys like Turiano Johnson are on the card. You know, Saddam Ali in the welterweight division coming back. He's 23-1. So I think we'll get some of these undercard fights, at least the 10-rounders, at the books. Takashi Miura in the main event taking on Miguel Roman. Roman 56-11. Miura all action, obviously 33-2. Miura losing his world super featherweight title to champion Francisco Vargas. Francisco Vargas will be defending against Miguel Berchelt. Berchelt from Colombia, 30-1. His lone loss is to Nicholas Walters. Francisco Vargas putting his WBC World Super Featherweight belt on the line. That's the fight that's at the sport books from this card. I'm just saying some of the other ones are going to pop up, I bet, because there's some high-level action there. Right now, what you've got is you've got Vargas at -115 on the comeback, and Berchelt paid back -105. So basically, you got a real interesting world title fight that's a near pick'em fight there. So that's well worth watching. That'll be on HBO on Saturday night. Heading over to Oslo, Norway, you've got Cecilia Brackhouse, 29-0, the #1 pound-for-pound women fighter in the world. She's a -1410 favorite against Clara Svensson. Svensson's a serious fighter. She's once beaten. She's coming back at +775, and Brackhouse, as I said, -1410 on the comeback. But Svensson's from Sweden. The fights are going down in Norway, so there's going to be some rivalry there. And you're talking about real high-level women's action worth watching. Brackhouse, like I said, the #1 girl, she's a big favorite going in. And heading down to Puerto Rico, you got former world champion Joe Arroyo in the super flyweight division. He's a -495 favorite as he takes on Teru Kinoshita. Kinoshita +360 out of Japan. Look for one of these guys to challenge for the belt with the IBF here with a win. And as I said, Joe Arroyo 17-1. He's favored in the fight. Those are some international odds popping up in the books. The Berchelt-Vargas fight, worth the price of admission. If you're in Indio, California, get over to the Fantasy Springs Casino. If not, the fights are on HBO. I'm Miguel Anarati. We've been talking shoot, and we'll catch you after the fights.